Y'all gonna love this one. Would you rather be white or black? This one's hard and maybe controversial. Some of y'all know after what happened on the island I'm from a couple hundred years ago, I'm already kind of both. But if I had to pick one, I'm torn. It's like I resonate so much.
Turn on your laptop, your TV. Okay. Turn on your tablet, your PC. Okay. Turn on your phone, go to YouTube, and that's where you'll find me. Yes, I'm Leon the Don. Find me on YouTube.com. You already know what I'm sitting here playing some games, sitting here having some fun. You already know I'm the one. If I'm the Don, y'all are my goons. New vid come real soon. They copy my style, they like how I'm moving. Hitting my Dougie, I'm grooving. Slowly but surely, we going to the top. I made it too far, no, I cannot stop. Haters, they watching, they hoping I flop. Let's lock in, new vid just dropped.
I'm proud of you, because you're the one who's been consistent since you started your YouTube. I be watching. I be lurking.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video. And today, we're reacting to situations I'd hate to be in. You know what I'm saying? Thought this would be a cool little video to react to. Some announcements. Shout out to all my new subs and shout out to all my new viewers. If you're a new viewer, make sure you like the content first, hit that sub button. And also, I know your boys' upload schedule's been lackluster. You know what I'm saying? But the period and season of life that I am right now, I got school, I got work, I got just other things going on that feels demental. You know what I'm saying? I can't promise you that I'm gonna be consistent with the uploads, but what I can promise y'all is when y'all do get an upload, just know I put my full foot in that mud and y'all gonna get that good quality. That, you know what I'm saying? I can't promise y'all the production rate, but I can promise y'all the production quality. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all still rock with your boy, and also I can promise that y'all will get something at least a week, at least one or two things a week at least. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully y'all still rock with your boy, and just know like I'm still trying to get things situated behind the scenes. And yeah, but I ain't gonna hold y'all too long though. So let's lock in. Okay, and y'all already know we do a little thing at the end of the video, rank what's the worst thing or the best thing. So we're gonna rate the worst situation out of all the situations, the top 3 at the end. So let's lock in.
In this life, we make a lot of decisions.
True.
And we're gonna be making some today. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought we'd have some fun and I'll test my judgment a little by going over some would you rather questions sent in by you guys.
Let's see.
Not only to test my judgment, but to test y'all's too. Let's see how many answers we
test
got in
them.
common. Like, are we locked in? Sorry. But be warned, like I just told y'all, they're sent in by you guys, and I know how y'all get. First question comes in from Requiem Empire, who says, would you rather spend 1 week in the wild or 1 week in prison?
1 week in the wild.
You know, both of these are objectively bun, but I think one of them is clearly the better option.
Easy.
Living in the wild ain't as sweet as Tarzan and the Jungle Book made it out to be. Because in the wild, I would not only have to find food, find water, make shelter, but I also gotta deal with whatever bugs and animals are around me. This is not a vibe. The first year already enough of a problem. Find food, water, and shelter? The frick I look like, the outdoor boys? But adding some wild animal on top of that stuff just makes things even worse. Cause knowing my luck, it won't be
See bro. Why are you like, okay, they didn't specify what type of wilderness we're in, and they didn't specify what type of prison. You know what I'm saying? We could be in the safest prison ever, and we could be in the dangerous prison, wild ever. But also on the flip side, we could be in the most, you know what I'm saying, nice little, we could be back behind y'all house where there's a little wooden area. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be deep in the woods. They didn't say that. But then we could be in the most vile Alcatraz, you know what I'm saying? With some demons. And if they know that you're only there for a week, do they know you're only there for a week? Because they might try to set you up. Like, I don't know, bro. At least with the wilderness, you know what you're getting into. You know that the wild animal's gonna be there. And you know that, you know what I'm saying? But you never know how shiesty somebody can be. They could be playing in your face, being nice, and then behind your back.
Baloo and Turk or Timon and Pumbaa I run into in those woods. With my luck, I bet it'll be like a freaking dragon, but not in prison though, because prison's the complete opposite. I get free food, free water, free shelter, bro. I even get a roommate. You know, he
See,
might be a
bro.
little handsy at first, but I'm sure I could convince him to chill. Plus, it beats running into the freaking Ender Dragon. And outside of that, only thing I gotta worry about in prison is the showers. Because to put it lightly, I'm all about community and teamwork, but
come on, bro.
I don't want no help scoring my back. So
Unless
prison,
unless you
I'm
being
avoid
stinky
showering
for a
that
week.
whole week.
You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag quarantine vibes. David McKenzie on YouTube
Heck
says,
nah,
would
I
you
was
rather
showering during
be in
quarantine,
an alien invasion or zombie apocalypse? I mean, what
Zombie
kind of aliens we
apocalypse.
talking about? Get in. I love my immigrants.
True.
Alien invasion or zombie
wait.
apocalypse?
No, not
this
true.
depends on what
Not
kind
true,
of
not
alien
true.
invasion and what kind of zombie apocalypse we talking about. Though.
True,
If it's
that
some
is
home
true.
Alien invasion, y'all know that movie. But some Resident Evil zombies, I don't want no parts. They got
See, it is really determinant on.
But if it's some xenomorph,
I'm
aliens or
saying.
some Night of the Living Dead zombies, you know, the ones that walk super slow. Give me the zombies a million times. So it really.
But I feel like more times than not, the zombies are gonna be like manageable. You can always get away. You can always outthink them. You can always outmaneuver them. With the aliens, most time out of 10, if they got space travel, they already got a higher intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So weaponry, we're already at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like more times than not, the zombies is gonna be an easier battle than the aliens. So I'm choosing zombies. Come on.
really all depends, but honestly, I'd say on average, alien invasion movies are usually scarier than zombie apocalypse.
Come on, bro.
movies. Zombies at most are dead idiots with superpowers looking for some brain. But
Come on,
aliens,
some brain.
sky's the limit with aliens. They could be as simple as E.T. They could be the killer clowns from outer space. They could be the engineers from Prometheus. Bro,
Man.
they could be Thanos. Yeah, I'm good. I'll
And
take
then
my
even
chances with that
E.T.,
sadly.
he
Eric
still had
Davies
powers.
And Dom on YouTube
Can make
says,
you
would you
levitate.
rather be the walrus in Tusk or be the dog in Good Boy? Bro,
I don't know these movies.
these both suck. If you don't know, this question is pretty much asking, would you rather pretend to be someone's dog for the rest of your life? And when I say pretend, I mean pretend. Like,
Okay.
you're going to be eating out of a dog bowl and stuff.
Okay.
Or option 2, you got to turn into a literal walrus. You can see why these both suck. But I'm definitely choosing the first.
Okay. Obviously, it's going to be the dog because you're still a human. You're still, you know what I'm saying? You're not a monstrosity, you know what I'm saying? Amalgamation of buh. And at least, okay, if old girl does die, I might lose that crazy mentality that I have. Like, I got to be a dog for this woman. Maybe get some sense back to me. I can live a normal life. If I escape from that aquarium, I'm still come on, bro. Come on.
First option though, because at least Frank from Good Boy gets to keep all his limbs and even gets a dog girlfriend by the end of the movie. Not under the best circumstances, but hey, it's better than what Wallace got. He got nothing. By the end of his movie, he was limbless, homeless, and girlfriendless. And that's how it ends.
Oh,
Nobody helps him.
heck nah.
Yeah, bro, I'm good. Bring me a bone
type
and
of
a
movie is
collar.
that?
Pause.
That
I'm
sucks.
picking Good Boy. Bengal Cat from the Discord says, would you rather fly or teleport?
Teleport.
Oh, I like these.
Teleport.
Flying, as everybody knows, is like a superhero statement.
Teleport.
But personally,
Unless-
if I could fly, I don't think I would ever do it, or at least not.
Yeah, I'm scared of
You know,
heights.
It's cold up there.
I'm
Travel
scared of
time
heights.
could vary.
But then the
depending on
teleport,
weather.
what if
My
it's
hair
like
gonna be all
only
messed up
places
when I
you've
land.
been to,
But
or
worst of
only
all,
places
unlike
you can
most other
see?
forms of transportation,
Then that's kinda,
if
you know
I
what I'm
could
saying?
fly, I would have to travel alone. Yeah, that would suck. Like, what if I'm trying to go on a date and this girl knows I can fly, so she wants me to take her to France or something? I won't be able to take her. Like, yeah, bro, I can fly, but it wasn't no 2-in-1 special. It ain't come.
You gotta
with
put her
super
in
strength for me
in
to
a
freaking
tarp.
carrying you 3,000
Wrap
miles
her in
in
a
the
tarp
air.
so the-
And
so
that's
the
not even
wind-
considering how
so the
fast
wind
I'm
won't
gonna
mess
fly.
her
Like,
up, you
what if
know?
I could only fly as fast as I
think.
could walk or run? I think I just wouldn't fly at that point. That's kind of embarrassing, no? Teleporting, on the other hand, instantaneous, zero
Oh, yeah, if you
travel
got
time.
instant transition,
I can
you
go
just
wherever,
lock onto
whenever I
somebody's-
want. And if it works like
you know what I'm
instant
saying,
transmission,
energy?
I can take someone with me. This junk
That's
is
too
amazing.
crisp.
I always like imagining these
That's too
superhero
crisp.
questions in situations where I really need them, like an armed robbery or
Oh, yeah,
awkward
Ding,
conversation.
I'm gone.
Teleporting works
Said, put your
perfectly
hands
for
up.
both. Like if you catching up with one of your old buddies, you know, you
Ding,
haven't seen him
I'm
in a while,
gone.
and you ask,
Why I
hey,
gotta-
man, how's your grandma? My grandma's
He's
dead.
two. Because that's just flight. I don't got Superman powers.
Now imagine
either.
having to awkwardly turn around and fly out that situation. That junk would be horrible.
Like,
He's gonna
come
look up
on.
and be like,
You get
why does he fly so slow? So I'm going teleporting. Literally only downside is I might spam it so much that I won't be active at all and might get fat. But that's what comes with the territory, baby. I'm a teleporter. Ain't got time for walking. Lin Jen from the Discord says, would you rather pancakes or waffles? Okay, probably the comments one of the video. For the longest, pancakes were always my favorite.
If the waffles,
but then one of my friends with me that Tyler the Creator,
if they're like Eggo waffles and you make them flaky, crispy, I'm waffles.
But that waffle crunches.
But if they're just like a Belgian waffle, you know what I'm saying? Give me a pancake.
Would you rather be rich and depressed or poor and happy? Oh, this one's easy. Rich and depressed. I got these dollar bills to wipe away my tears. Nah, I'm just kidding. Poor and happy. John Bond 8104 on YouTube says, would you rather French kiss a relative for 5 minutes? You're so gross. Or be forced to poop yourself in public with at least 100 people around? Yeah, bring in that crowd and tell them you're recording. I'm not kissing my relative.
Come on, bro.
Kiss my relative.
Just a quick look.
Look like y'all. And yeah, I'm saying
and then,
you guys.
Wait, let's get all the details. Boo-boo yourself in public. So it doesn't specify the amount of boo. It don't gotta be an egregious amount where it's going down your pant leg.
Oh dear.
You know what I'm saying? It could be just a little shacked. Just a little coat the lining of your drawers. You know what I'm saying? So just give me and I'll be doing something active. So it's like I didn't just do it. It's just like, oh, I had to go. I did something active and it was an accident, y'all. And then I get out of there. You know what I'm saying? They don't say I gotta stay either. That one, the French kissy relative, like one. No, I'm not even gonna get. I don't need no details. I don't care what relative it is or who it is. Just a no. Just a no. No.
Public with at least 100 people around. Yeah, bring in that crowd and tell them no recording. I'm not kissing my relatives. Talking about some kiss my relatives. Who do I look like, y'all? And yeah, I'm saying you guys, because this is definitely gonna apply to at least a few hundred of y'all. I still remember those confessions, you cousin kissers. The Alba guy on IG says, would you rather fight 5 Derek FDB sized chickens or 1 chicken sized Derek FDB? 5 Derek FDB sized chickens?
Who is Derek?
We can all agree. Those are some.
No offense, Derek. Give me 5 chicken Dereks and we whooping that out of them. Oh wait, I meant give me 1 chicken sized Derek. Yeah. Why would I want to go against 5 monstrous chickens? At that point, that's Jurassic Park messing with them raptors. Like, come on, bro.
Some pretty tall chickens.
Come on, bro.
Like 5'10", 5'11", maybe even 6 feet. If they got Tim's on, we can pretty much say 6 feet, right? That's tall. 1 chicken sized Derek FTB though.
I'm saying,
just kicking.
A
That's
punt.
easy.
Yeah,
if I'm being real, I think I'd rather fight a chicken sized Derek than like a regular sized chicken. You know, chickens can like fly and poke you and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. I could just kick a little human. Come on, y'all. These are getting too easy. Kakarot123 on YouTube says, would you rather have world peace or do a Kamehameha once?
Okay, listen, y'all. We all know what the right answer is, but we also know what the cool answer is as well. And then we're like, okay, world peace, but how long is we gonna keep the peace? I do world peace, and then niggas start arguing again next week, and then now I can't hit that Kamehameha. You know what I'm saying? Give me the Kamehameha.
I'm gonna need y'all to hear me out. Come on, y'all. It's a Kamehameha. It's never been done before.
And then, look. What if I wait till the good time to use like armed robbery, and then something big happens where I'm the only one who can do something. Y'all can't. Y'all got measly guns. I got spiritual power energy. Come on, bro. I might save the day, the world even. That's the world peace. Y'all not thinking of the bigger picture.
Don't go judging me. You know what? Fine. I'll pick world peace, but I'm doing it reluctantly. Scylla's eater of dirt. Scylla's eater of dirt on YouTube says, "Would you rather date my dad or date my mom? Choose wisely."
Give me your mom.
Give me your mom, bro.
Come on, yeah.
Rick Grimes 40469 on YouTube says, "Oh yeah, y'all gonna love this one. Would you rather be white or black?" This one's hard and maybe controversial. Some of y'all know after what happened on the island I'm from a couple 100 years ago, I'm already kind of both. But if I had to pick one, I'm torn. It's like I resonate so much more with black culture, but being white would be a whole new experience. Like, y'all don't know how good y'all have it. Everyone knows there's certain things white people can get away with that other people just can't. Certain things that a Connor can get away with that a Jose or Jameer just can't. And don't play dumb with me. Y'all know exactly which things I'm talking about. That's right. Silly white phrases.
Really, nigga?
Animation Maniac from the Discord says, would you rather be able to see all of the past or all of the future? Okay, when you say all of the past or all of the future, do you mean all of it? Like, if I go to the past, do I gotta sit there in spectator mode from the start and watch cavemen kill each other for a handful of berries for a million years? Or do you mean I could go to whatever point in time I want? Because if that's the case, that's
I would
dope.
choose the past.
Also hard. On one hand, I have the option to cover all the
future one,
past.
you could go
How
to
were
the future,
pyramids?
see how it is,
Was the
then do the
Bigfoot
things
photo
that the
real?
future
Who
is,
was on
or
that
don't
island?
do the things
But
that
then
the
on the
future.
other hand, I can see how far civilization gets in 100 or 200 years. What advancements will we make? What new problems will we face?
Give me the
Robotic
pass.
Hus? It's too difficult.
Give me
You're
the
literally
pass.
giving me the option to see a prime Michael Jackson performance live or get early access to GTA 7. This is a tough one, I won't lie.
Give
but
me the pass. Give me
I'll
the
say
pass.
this. If I can interact with time without it changing nothing somehow, and no butterfly effects or anything, I'll pick the pass. Not even to solve some own mysteries or interact with people or whatever I said. I mean, they'd probably get some disease from me anyways if I went back too far. But I'd pick it just to kick it with my parents when they were young. I think that'd be pretty cool, because I don't know about y'all, but my parents have told me some crazy lore. Like, what were y'all, bro? The Dominican Bonnie and Clyde? But if I can't interact with time and just spectate, I'll pick the future. See when AI finally enslaves us and get all the lottery numbers for the next 5 years. Come back to the present stacked. OnlyFearGod.aj on IG says 6 or 7.
7.
All right, last one, and it's a good one. Ken
7.
Delicious on IG says, would you rather date a slave owner or a racist?
Wow.
A slave owner is both. A racist is just broke.
What?
So, no, neither. This is the one. Look, it goes against my. You know what I'm saying? But if we had to choose, like I said, the slave owner is both. The racist just broke. So who would you want to be with, a Richie or a Brokey?
Wow.
And I'm gonna leave that one to y'all. I'm not answering that one.
Alright, I think I
Put
know
my
my
hands up.
answer for this one, but
Put my hands
I
up,
have
yeah.
a question. Aren't these the same thing? Like, obviously you can be racist and not own a slave. I mean, look at all the modern day racists. They don't got any. They just be
Right.
up on Twitter talking about crime stats. But this question is implying that a slave owner wouldn't be racist. Like, he just does it to do it. That's ridiculous. You act like you gonna walk
man.
up to one and he gonna be like, nah, man, nah. I just own them. I don't think I'm better than them or anything. I just really admire how they work. Like, you know what I mean? That just won't happen. Aside from a few exceptions, most slave owners are usually racist. But for this scenario, let's imagine they somehow weren't. Slave masters somehow weren't racist. Who would I date? Well, it's not that simple. Because now that we know that this hypothetical has a clear distinction between the two, I gotta ask myself, if I'm a date a racist, what kind of racist are they? Because y'all know.
And then two, okay, if the slave owner is not racist, then that means he's just an idiot. Or she's just an idiot. Cause it's like, how do you not know what you're doing is? And then people gonna be like, oh, that means she treats them really nice and gives them food and then they won't be a then you're switching it. Then it's not a slave at that point. If you're treating them well and they give them fair wages and you know what I'm saying, then it's not a slave no more. You know what I'm saying? It's a worker who just lives on the land type. I don't know, y'all.
There's levels to this stuff.
I'm not answering
I like
this,
to
y'all.
call it a spectrum. At the start of it, we got everyone. And I mean everyone. Everyone watching this, you fall at least at the beginning of the spectrum. I don't care how open-minded you think you are, how progressive, you right in here with us. But don't worry, this is the type of stuff that's not harmful. The playful stuff. You know, this is the stuff one of your friends might say to you and you both laugh it off. But you'll be like, that was low-key racist. But it's cool, you laugh it off. Because, hey, No harm, no foul. There's nothing wrong with that. Like if my Irish friend called me up right now and was like, "Boy, Derek, I bet you love eating plantains," or some Irish stuff like that, what you think? I'm gonna get mad and say no? No, why would I do that? He's right. I would just tell him, "Hey, Sean, don't you got like some Lucky Charms to be looking for or something?"
You know what I'm saying? That's
and we
reasonable.
would be good. There ain't no harm in this. I love Luck of the Irish. It's a small, innocent generalization amongst friends. I would date this. As long as she's not calling me boy, we good.
Oof.
But I have a feeling this
word
is not exactly what the question is talking about. This isn't the kind of races I would have to date in this scenario. So now we gotta move a little higher on the spectrum, more in the middle. And this is where it starts to get a little iffy. This is where the generalizations leave that fun, joking territory to, oh damn, he's racist. Because the stuff these dudes say ain't no, oh, you're Arab, so you must love chicken over rice. Nah, the ones they make, you know, those people just tend to be more violent than the others. Yeah, there's when stuff gets dangerous because they think it's true. They think it's all true. There's no jokes in this part of the spectrum. Nah, they genuinely believe all stereotypes are like fact, like set in stone. And the scary thing about these dudes is they blend in so well. You won't even know you're dealing with one until they start talking. You'll be thinking you're talking to a regular dude until he says something like, "You know all Asians know Kung Fu, right?" Really? All Asians know Kung Fu? Do you honestly believe that? Somehow some people do though. And dating this would not be fun. Cause I know I just said they blend in with the common folk, but some of these dudes are one step away. You light a fire under them and they become the last part of the spectrum, which is the one I think Ken's over here is talking about, the extremist. Now these is the
White
one I'm
Knights.
scared of. Cause these dudes don't tolerate anyone who's not in the same club as them. Like, I don't know how I date this. I just be fearing for my life the whole relationship. Can you imagine having a rain check going to the movies because your girl has to go to a clan meeting? That would be terrifying.
Yow.
Especially if you already bought the tickets. Who are you gonna go with? I will say though, I'm not gonna say positive. The only respectable thing about these extremists is they stand on who they are. Now hear me out. We all seen that one video Pootie did with that one racist dude in Arkansas. He is not very fond of anyone but white people, but he stands on it, and that's low-key real. But he's also a real bad guy too. So
at least with the people who are
at least if
vocal about the racism, you know about
back
him.
to the question.
And you don't gotta question: is he? Is he not?
A person that literally owns people, or a racist? Someone who has a very messed up worldview but doesn't own anyone. Probably the person that owns people. At least they ain't racist. That was pretty much all the would you rather questions I wanted to go over today, guys. I know this video was a little different, but
Alright. If we gotta rank the situations, I thought they were actually gonna be like situations and not would you rathers. But the ones that I can remember off the dome, kissing your relative for 5 minutes or pooping yourself, that's pretty shitty situation, you know what I'm saying? Or there was another one, what was it, zombie apocalypse, alien invasion. That's a pretty bad situation to be in, regardless of which one you choose. And then let me look, and this one's in there too, where would you rather be a half human, half walrus amalgamation, or be a weirdo freakatron who dresses up in a dog costume, furry boy, and acts and plays as a dog for a girl who already has a man? Those are the top three, or bottom three, should I say. And if we had to rank them out of them, this one is just humiliating and sad. And okay, the Tusk one, worst one, alien invasion. This one, and then the poop your pants, kiss your cousin, relative. So yeah, let's get to that. Comments of the day. First and only comment of the day goes to Sir Poop. She said, la 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 la. If you don't get the okay. One, the only reason she said that is because in the video I was chasing Ellie as Abby, sneaking and geeking around the map. So I was about to get up on her, and if you've seen this one meme, it's this dude doing a voiceover over a spider circling these two beetles, and as he's circling, he la la la. So y'all gotta be there. Y'all gotta be there to know. But shout out to you. And word of the day is impact over intention. And what I mean by that is like your intentions are like what you before the action happened or the whatever happened, what you thought or let me what you intention is basically like what you had in mind going into a certain situation. Like, okay, I'm about to buy some flowers for old girl. My intentions were to brighten her day, cheer her up, make her feel better. But my impact when I actually give it to her, it could be exactly what my intentions were. But okay, I gave it to her after her birthday, or you know what I'm saying, like I gave it to her a little late, so now she think, oh, maybe he, you know what I'm saying, or when I did give her the flowers, there were some cheap ones, and so she, you know what I'm saying, like, or it was a flower she already expressed she don't really like, you know what I'm saying. So my intentions were to make her feel happy and make her cheered up, but my impact was that it kind of looked like I don't really listen to her and didn't get her favorite flower, you know what I'm saying. So in saying that, we just got to be more conscientious of how our actions, words can be perceived. Because yeah, my intentions were to make a good funny video, but if I'm cussing and talking about bad things, and my impact is I'm influencing the younger crowd to do these things, you know what I'm saying. So like that's another reason why I try to switch my content around, you know what I'm saying. Not necessarily change who I am, but like fix little things, you know what I'm saying. So not trying not to cuss as much, because you know what I'm saying, you hear certain things over and over again, you're gonna like it may get stuck in your head and you might just say it. And so niggas, see, that's why I'm trying to stop saying nigga too, you know what I'm saying. There's like little things like that where my intentions are just to be funny and just express myself, but my impact is that I got, you know what I'm saying, I can shape the youth. I can, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to preach the niggas. I ain't trying to act like I got the biggest, most influence. But at the same time, there's things that I can do to influence people negatively and positively. So no matter what my intentions are, I gotta be conscientious of how that impacts everybody. But I ain't trying to preach niggas. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video though. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, give your boy feedback. Let me know what's up. Let me know what it is, what it ain't, what to do with it. Don't talk to you boy, cause I talk back. Trust that plan. Trust that process. Peace.